And attendees are burning out. The music festival in Nevada's Black Rock Desert got messy over the weekend.
Shalom, it's the brother Azan Ha Ahmath back at you with another lesson. And I pray this lesson is edifying to the lambs and to the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahakwadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do but well. Peace and salutations to the Bayash Shah Dawadah, which is the house of David, and shalom to the large multitude as well. All right, now I want to get into this topic of the Burning Man. This is an event that these heathen put on year in and year out over here in the West Coast. And I even have some co-workers of mine that goes to this event yearly. And it seems like when they come back from this event, they have a dark spirit on them. So we know that we're definitely in the times that the priesthood, which is the message from the Most High, is speaking through the priest. When you go to Exodus, the 32nd chapter, the high priest Aaron, he formed a golden calf and the Israelites worshiped it. And by doing that, that angered the Lord and he punished us. And worshiping idols has always been a stumbling block for Israelites, right? You had the Freaknik in Atlanta in the 90s that was filled with partying, drinking and everything else, lasciviousness, which some brothers have repented from that. But the heathen, right? The heathen take pride in displeasing the Lord. Specifically speaking about this event called the Burning Man. And funny, that's oddly because that's exactly what the Lord is going to do soon. He's going to put them to fire, okay? And we believe that. Many brothers are being obedient to the command of Ezekiel 35. Let's bring that out. This is Ezekiel 35:1. Again, a message came to me from the Lord. Son of man, turn and face Mount Seir and prophesy against its people. All right, this is in the NLT. It says, give them this message from the sovereign Lord. I am your enemy, O Mount Seir, and I will raise my fist against you to destroy you completely. I will demolish your cities and make you desolate. Then you will know that I am the Lord, and this is the Lord God of Israel. And through their actions and through this word, we're showing you again who the wicked are. This is why he's going to demolish and make you desolate. And this goes back to the ancient practice of the Canaanites, erecting idols, the practice of chakra, all right, that free-spirited, do as thou wilt spirit, right? That came from Arthur Crawley. And if you know who that was a goddamn devil, man. Okay, these heathen live and die by that. Anything goes, which that spirit of Sodom, being immortal, is the standard for these people. And what's crazy is we, as Israelites, the hopeful elect, we're seeking immortality, trying to get away from all this shit. So this is a high praise of wickedness. These people have a belief to be ruled by the God Baal, surrounded by a council of deities and lower level gods that gives them a grandeur of involving. And we know that all this is adverse to the righteousness of the Most High, man. And see, you got the elite. They have followed this same way, the divine counsels of the wicked. Like, for instance, you got the Bohemian Grove. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. Well, just like this Burning Man event, the Bohemian Grove is a restricted 2,700-foot acre campground where the higher-ups for decades perform all types of activities of rebellion, of blasphemous acts that are against the natural ways of mankind. Just read Romans, all right, the 1st chapter. Most, if not all, the presidents, all right, these Masons, do these rituals of homosexual activity and pedo, okay, if you know what I'm talking about. Same thing going on the island where those same people and your favorite actors flew to freak off on children with sexual immortality. This is what's going on, man. The ancient immoral spirit is what you see here. It's all rooted in Satanism and relics of the wicked. You see, and all the earth is mourning from all this. As you can see, this is Sodom. They got, dragons spitting out fire. One of their rituals is, putting up a stick figure and burning him like a burning man. All right, this is what's going on, man. All the earth is mourning from all this. Let's get Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. The laws of the land are changed, which allows this demonic left-handed spirit to multiply on the earth under haughty people. And Babylon thrives off transgression of the Most High's laws. This is why the Lord is going to come back and judge this place in our time. Okay? The sins of this place have reached the Most High, man. Okay? This is all wickedness. And they do this every year. All types of religions, all types of beliefs, basically building a tower of inequity, a tower of Babel back to the Heavenly Father. Revelation 18:5 says, for her sins have reached into the heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. Iniquity, derived from wickedness, have grown all throughout the earth, and the sins have reached him. This event called Burning Man, over 100,000 people attend this thing. You can be what you want, do what you want, and there's no rules. And we know there's nothing new up under the sun. The practice of building idols and rebellion, like the Tower of Babel, they built that to reach the heavens. Now I want to get that account, because spiritually, that's what's going on right here. That's exactly what's going on at this Burning Man event. Okay, Genesis 11:4, let's get it. It says, and they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach into the heaven. And let us make a name. Let us be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. Now we know that the children of men are nations, and they have made a tumult against the righteous, pursuant to Psalms 83. And the children of the wicked, the chief house of the wicked, Esau, Edom, they both have a tumult together to have a wicked stand. So the children of man and the wicked seed, Esau, Edom, have joined together. And that's that new world spirit, that new world order spirit. Okay, Genesis 11:6. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be strained from them, which they have imagined to do. Doesn't Psalms, the 2nd chapter, say, why do the heathen imagine a vain thing? So just like you see in this Burning Man event, it's an abomination to the Lord. He sees this. Going back to, Genesis 11:7. Let us go down and confound their language. So the Lord said, let us go down. Right? He confounded them and cut them off from building. So this event right here, you ain't going to be seeing it too much longer. The Lord going to put an end to this, man. Just like in Malachi 1, a proclamation against Edom says that they should build and he shall throw down. Well, that time in Genesis correlates with that you see right here. The Lord is looking down on the children of men. The Lord is looking down on the children of the wicked, and he sees the rebellion against him. This is Psalms 14:2. The Lord Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if they were any that did understand and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not one. See, there's none that doeth good. The Lord said, what he made crooked, how can you make straight? So you got a whole desert of crooked, wicked spirits praising the spiritual demon Satan, man, in a hedonistic environment of paganism and dark magic. Over 100,000 people in the middle of the desert summoning up demons. You tell me we ain't at the end of this thing, man. All right, this is 1 Esdras 4:37. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked. And such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. and their unrighteousness also they shall perish. These are the rituals that they do up in CERN, okay, with the World Economic Forum. This is what Esau is into. Now I want to go to Isaiah 1:4. And it's speaking of Israel, but in the context when I'm about to use it, it applies to Babylon the Great, because as you see, they're boasting in sin. Having an anti-God stance is praised here in Babylon the Great. Okay, this is Isaiah 1:4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, of seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, and they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backward. And see, that lines up with what you see right here, this rebellion. This ain't nothing but a yearly sacrifice to Molech, people praying to the spiritual demon Satan. And you have every dark entity and unclean spirit, practices of witchcraft by witches. Who you think funds this? Who signed off on the permits to do this? The higher elites. That's why this Burning Man event continues to grow and grow. These are the things that have provoked the Holy One of Israel. Okay, they doing orgies in the open, sodomy, all this is celebrated. And in a country that has a national anthem that says one nation under God. If that's true, why is this not outlawed? The more rebellious you are, the more success you have in this place. The more left-handed blessings that you're blessed with. And the Lord hates this. Last year on this event, the Burning Man, he sent a storm. People died. They're out there going through the fire as an offering to Satan. A woman reportedly died at this event, being sacrificed a week ago. And just yesterday, okay, because this event is still going on, he sent a dust storm, cursing these venues of mythology. Understand, these are sinners against the Most High God, calling on their own gods with chants and seances, proving that America is Sodom, that we read in Revelations 11:8. This is the epitome of sorcery for over 100,000 people to come to one place, pledging their allegiance to idols and to their gods that govern them. Now I want to read Jeremiah 50:38 in the NLT. It says, the sword will even strike her water supply, causing it to dry up. And why? Because the whole land is filled with idols. The people are madly in love with them. These people that you see are madly in love with their idols. This desert called Black Rock is filled with idols being worshipped, and they're in love with their deities. They can't get away from idolatry. This is what the heathen do. Okay, but we are spiritual people set apart, showing you that we are different from them. We got different powers. We got different gods. Their God is the God of this world. Did you know right now in America, there are over 350 satanic temples that are erected? You got temples of Baal erected. All types of demonic rituals and left-handed sermons. This is the mother of all harlots, Babylon the Great, where witchcraft is praised. And going back to that satanic temple, guess who the founder is? He's an Idumean. Look at him. Would you get in a car with this man? Okay, no, you wouldn't, because this is the border of wickedness. Now let's look and see who the founder of this abomination, Burning Man, is. Let's just take a look. And look who it is, Edom. So it's pretty clear that they're making an intercession for their gods, setting up hundreds of altars to worship them. We are in the time that the Most High is about to come back, because wickedness have polluted the earth. This is 2 Ezra 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works were fulfilled. And when you go back to the book of Genesis, it says the men of Sodom were exceedingly wicked. This Burning Man event ain't nothing but Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, 2 Ezra 15:7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things. in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And by us complaining continually and beseeching the Lord, knowing that we're in spiritual warfare. This word is causing the council of left-handed high priests to be more rebellious, and they're fulfilling what the Lord said they would do, be a sword to the truth. But we, as the hopeful elect, we're fulfilling the will of our power, blowing the trumpet to our high priest. They have theirs, and we have our high priest, who's about to subdue that old serpent again. Yahweh Shai is holding the key to the bottomless pit with a great chain, right? Ultimately, this devil was let loose 1,000 years, coming back to that Renaissance era. Okay, Renaissance as being a rebirth or revival, and you're seeing the fruits of him by looking at this Burning Man event. This mirth, do as you will spirit. This is what they want to project to you to get your mind to how bad it is out here, to keep the non-believers sustained in rebellion. It's all rebellion. We know what time it is. In every kingdom, when wickedness grew to its plateau, the Lord came and put that kingdom down. That's what's coming next in Babylon the Great. So he's about to do away with all this. And according to Daniel 2:44, hey man, the saints is going to take the kingdom. The judges and the government is going to put everything back in order. We ain't going to be seeing nothing like this. The watchmen are watchmen. We're going to keep being your spiritual news reporters, blowing this trumpet. And with that, we give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekahakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do it well. This is the brother Azan Ha Ahmath. I pray this lesson was edifying. On to the next. Shalom.